What do the interest rate hikes mean for our market? I'm Bridget Gelderman with R Chant, and we're going to dig into the data, see how October did, and let's discuss November moving forward. I am surprised this past 2 weeks how many active homes are coming on the market versus how many are going under contract. I will say we have far more going under contract most days than we have active homes on the market, coming onto the market. So I do still think we have a healthy market here at Lake Wallenpaupack and in the Pike MLS. Our active listings are down 12% year to date, and we're flat for October. And our new listings are down 25% last month compared to October 2021. Our interest rates do continue to rise, so this is definitely starting to impact our market. We are seeing some numbers that were continuing to increase, such as average sales price, now start to flatten. I'm not surprised. It's showing that our market is stabilizing. We were going up really fast for 2 years, and now we're starting to see that even out. So it's not all doom and gloom and bad news. It's definitely still a great time to sell, and it's still a great time to buy. So I just want to make that clear out there because I know there's so much information, on the news and with what people think, and sometimes just looking at the facts is very helpful. So we are not seeing the bidding wars that we were once seeing. However, I will tell you, I did have a house go under contract this past week, and I got a call from a buyer who had seen it with another agent and was quite upset that he didn't have the opportunity to put in an offer. Well, 3 or 4 days had gone by since he had seen the house, and he missed out on it, but I had no idea he was still interested, or he was interested in that house. So you still can't let days go by before you put in an offer. If you see something that you like, put in an offer relatively quickly because homes are still going under contract, and you don't want to lose out on something that is the perfect house. So residential homes on the market as of November 3rd, 2022 is 642. Last year, right around this time, we had about 520. So we're up about 122 homes. And we're going to start seeing that a little bit, but I don't think that inventory is crazy. Average sales price for October is $301,616. It is a 1% increase from October 2021, and you can see now that our average sales price isn't increasing quite as quickly. We were seeing double-digit increases in the spring, and then it went down to single-digit over the summer. September was up 12%, but October is pretty much flat. And I suspect we're going to see that moving forward, that we're probably going to stabilize with average sales price. Our absorption rate is at 3.09, so it would take 3 months to sell off all of our inventory. And to put that into perspective, which I had mentioned to you last month, in September 2006, which was still a really good market, we had 10 was our absorption rate, and then September 2008 it was 16, 2015 it was 12, and now we're down to 3, which we obviously decreased after we reopened with COVID, but we're still very, very low with our absorption rate, which means that we're still in a seller's market. Our sold listings are down 11% from last October. And the $300,000 price point is actually up for sold listings, but everything under $250,000 is all down. Our pending listings are down. This was a bit surprising. We were down 26% compared to last October. So we're definitely seeing it. The houses are a little bit slower to go under contract. And our active listings, though, are down 12%. So we don't have as many active listings year to date than we did overall for last year. We're flat compared to last October. And our new listings are down 10% year to date, and we're down 25% compared to last October. So we didn't put as many homes on the market this October as compared to last October. And things were still crazy last October. People were selling relatively quickly. So let's talk about some communities and areas to note, because this is always fascinating to see which communities have a lot of inventory and which are still low on inventory. So the Hideout. This year we have 75 active homes on the market as of November 2022. Last year at this time we had 19 active homes on the market. So we have about 4 times the inventory than we did last year at this time. Fawn Lake continues to have low inventory. We have 11 active homes on the market, and last November we had 10, so they're pretty much right in line with where they were last year. Mast Hope has actually tripled their inventory. Last year in Mast Hope we had 5 active homes on the market, and right now we have 15 in that community, so about 3 times, like I said. Tanglewood Lakes is another one that we just can't get a lot of inventory in that community. Right now we have 5 active homes on the market, and last October we had 6, so it's pretty flat. Wallenpaupack Lake Estates, 10 active homes on the market right now, and last year at this time we had 15. So Wallenpaupack Lake Estates is very much in demand. Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts, 16 active Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts. We have seen that number pretty much stabilize at this point. We are up to 22 in August, now we're down to 16. Last November we were at 7. There are some good buys there on Lake Wallenpaupack lakefront, so if you're interested in one, definitely reach out. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack lakefront, so lakefronts on every other lake besides Lake Wallenpaupack, we have 39 active listings. Last November we had 32, so up a little bit. So what does this interest rate mean for the market? I do see us starting to stabilize. We're seeing the numbers now tighten. A lot of things are flat that were once crazy up or crazy down. So we're starting to see that flatten. Our average sales price is starting to not go up quite as fast. So I definitely think we're seeing some stabilization. Pointers, if you're looking to sell your home in this market, it has definitely become a beauty contest once again. So you want that home to shine. Do all that you can to improve the inside and the outside and declutter. Now is the time especially to do it as you're starting to dig out all your put away your Halloween decorations, dig out all your Christmas stuff, start to really declutter your home. And then pointers when buying, stay in close contact with your mortgage broker and or your bank just to make sure that those rates aren't changing, and also to see if perhaps something has come down that was once up. And there's all kinds of different creative ways to finance. So definitely stay in touch with your mortgage broker. So those are my tips. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I would love to go over this information with you as it pertains to buying or selling a home. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel on YouTube and for liking my page on Facebook. Bye.